Welcome to How to Eat Vegetables with Colleen Shemrick. It's starting to get cold outside, so I wanted to show you how to make a nice, hearty, warm soup. I'm using celery root. I just discovered celery root this year. What was I missing? This is celery root, and as you can see, I cut it in half, and then I just took the knife, a smaller one, and cut off the sides. Then I cut them into small bites, bite sizes, and I'm going to cook it down. You can see here I have my crock pot. My crock pot is already filled with pieces of potato. So I'm going to add the celery root. Soups are probably the easiest thing, the quickest thing to make. Oh, I can't say they're the quickest thing to make, but they last long. Put them in mason jars or in glass Tupperware type deals, and you can store them for a while. You can even put them in the freezer so that you have a backup plan, so you can always eat good, healthy foods. I'm going to put my onions and celery, and I even put some carrots. Now you notice with the potatoes, I actually left the skin on them because the skin is really good. We don't have to take the skin off. And I'm just going to cook them down anyway, and so I will have a nice hearty soup, and the skin's no big deal. Now look at how easy. I use onions. Onions are very aromatic, and same with the celery. And then we also have the celery root. All I'm going to do is add the water. And I want the water to cover it just slightly. There you have it. And then of course, I'm going to add a little bit of salt. And turn it on. I'm going to turn it on high because I'll be eating this in the afternoon. And put the lid on it. The lid's over there, I'll get it later. Put the lid on it and off I go. And I just clean up the kitchen, and I'll have in a couple hours, probably about 4 or 5 hours, I'll have soup. I'll show you what it looks like then. See you then. Hi, welcome back. I forgot to show you what the potato and celery root soup looked like before I blended it, but I did end up blending it and putting it in jars already. But I'm going to tell you just one more thing. So I have this celery root. My son actually likes it with this viscosity. Now you can eat this just like it is, cold, kind of like I forget what that name of it. They do have a couple soups that are cold, and you could have it like that. Or what I'm going to do is put it in the microwave for a couple minutes just to take the chill off. Now one of the things that I always like to do is I like to have dark leafy greens in everything. So I try to find a way to put dark leafy greens in everything. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to chop this up just very small. This is spinach, baby spinach. And what I'm going to do is just chop this up very small. And what I'm going to allow the soup to do, the soup is going to be warm when it comes out of the microwave. And I'm going to allow the warmth of the soup to kind of wilt the spinach. So I have probably about 3/4 cup of spinach. And I'm going to put it into the bowl. And hold on right 1 minute, and I'll show you what it looks like. There's the buzzer. So, take my soup out. Now you might say, well, where did the orange color come from? Remember, I had carrots inside that soup. Oh, I could smell the celery root already. Now I can tell by the warmth of the bowl that this is nice and warm. And I'm just going to add my greens. I wish that you could smell this, because the celery root just makes it nice. A nice smell. So what I have here now is this spinach wilts. I have a nice potato and celery root soup with some dark leafy greens. I'm going to enjoy. Enjoy.